There we
Take
go.
two.
There you go.
Hi, my name is Rika Patino, and I'd like to welcome you to this call tonight. I'm really excited for everyone. Hey, we got Netherlands. We already right away went international. This is really exciting. I know a lot of people got a chance to hear what we're going to hear about this evening earlier today because they did another call for Africa and Europe, and there was like 175 people on it. So I'm thrilled. I've heard all about it from several people, and so I'm sure you're as excited as I am this evening. And I actually had, just in case some of you are brand new, I just want to share. I actually had the privilege of meeting the lady that I'm about to introduce to you when I was 24 years old in 1990, 35 years ago, and she completely changed my life. I had been struggling and frustrated. I was working super hard like everybody told me to do, but I wasn't getting ahead. And she completely changed the trajectory of my life. And sometimes people get on these calls and they're like, "How come you guys are so excited and you talk so well and nicely about each other?" Because we're grateful. Because honestly, my life was completely different from the very first day I met her. She taught me so much about business success, which I have applied. I used to own an advertising agency, been a realtor for 25 years, had some great success. But not just financial success. She taught me about how to live life a little bit differently, how to look for solutions, not problems, how to go out and be a better mom, a better wife, a better friend, a better sister, all of those things. And so I'm sure if somebody did that for you, you would speak as highly about about that person too. And so I just want to share, she has gone out for the last almost 4 decades. It's a long time to spend helping other people go out and achieve their dreams also. And so, yes, she's made millions of dollars and she's been incredibly successful. And she's not only that, she's never forgotten where she came from. And she had, humble beginnings, but she went out and accomplished more than most people do in the world. And she never forgot. And you know what? The neat part is when you get to the top of the mountain, it's easy to teach people how to get up there too. And that's what she does better than anybody. And so I have the honor. Please help me welcome Miss Sherry Sharman.
Oh, thank you, Rika. And hi, everyone. This is real exciting because we did this exact same call a few hours ago, and we had Africa and Europe on the call, and a few people from North America. And we knew that we needed to do two different time zones. But I'm impressed because I see my girl Mariah from the Netherlands on the call, and I know it's late there for her. And she, like me, is a teacher. So I know for her to get on, she's really hungry for information. And because she was at school when teaching, when the other call was going on, she stayed up late to be able to be on this call with all of you. So I'm going to do something that I normally don't do, but I'm going to do it anyway. Everyone take out their phone. If you look at the little, you go up to the right-hand corner of the computer, you can see where it says view. And what you do is you hit gallery, and what it does is it shows everybody that's on here. And if you look on here and you go, my team's not here, you need to text them, because what is about to happen, we had 175 people on ambassadors on the last call. I did that, and it was like popcorn. People start getting on because people need to be reminded. Everybody gets caught up in life, and I'm impressed with everybody that is on here. But I'll tell you right now we've got less than 40 people on here, and I'm going, this is North America. And now we have, and I got to deduct for the Netherlands because she's on this call. So I would be looking personally who is on this call and who's not on this call, because this is going to create momentum in your team. And I know most of you know my story. I was a Montessori preschool teacher before I got involved in this industry. And you may be going, well, Rika was a lot nicer than her. Because I'm serious about helping you build your business. The gentleman that I get to introduce to all of you is going to teach you how. This isn't nuggets of gold. This isn't nuggets. This is a mind where you go in and you can pick as much gold out of this mind as you want. And it's not a few nuggets. This is something that you will have wheelbarrows full of gold by the time this call is over. I want you to see what I'm seeing, not just a few gold nuggets. This is going to change your business if you pay close attention, because as a preschool teacher, one of the things I learned is to show people what to do, don't tell them what to do. And he is going to show you step by step. And we've only got a short period of time because we have another call right after this that we're going to be inviting guests to. Everybody on here are ambassadors with us. So we're just wanting you all to have this information so that you can go out and have this be the best month of the year for you. There is no reason why everyone here not only can hit Club 6, they can rank advance, they can go to the next level, and you can help your team do the same. If you're texting them and telling them, join us, send them the flyer. Help them out to get on this call, because I promise you, at the end of the call, and everybody's going, oh, I'll get the recording. It's never the same. I'm telling you, there's magic about having people on a call like this where they feel the energy. I'm so excited how many of you have your cameras on, because that was the thing that I got so impressed with. Because if you look at Africa, they're leading the leaderboard. Why? Because they've got momentum. They're filling rooms of people, and they're so excited about our Viago opportunity, and we want every one of you to partake in that. So without further ado, I'm going to go straight to the man, because I know we've got a short period of time to be able to teach all the things that we need to teach. And I am so excited for you to not only, I know a lot of you know he's a co-founder, and for those of you that don't, he is the reason why I am here, why I came out of retirement. I am so excited for you to hear this information he's about to teach, because I personally feel, this is my opinion, I'm a little prejudiced, but I feel like he's the best trainer in the whole industry, not just our company, in the industry, because I've watched how he works with people, trains with people, patient with people, inspires people, and he leads by example. And Muzaffar Najmi, will you take it away, please?
I will. Thank you for the kind words, and I really, really appreciate it. And hey, everybody, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I said to make sure it was the right day. And I'm so excited that you guys are here. All right, I have to focus, because we've got 50 minutes before we do an opportunity presentation where I cover the same information that I did earlier today. So if somebody could watch the people and let them in, because there's still people in the waiting room, would be great. And for those of you guys that are here, and I'm going to do somewhat of a repeat of what I did this morning for Africa and Europe. First of all, I got to say, Mariah, I'm impressed. 2 a.m., my dear friend, it says a lot about you. And I got to tell you, that's something that, and I got to just say this, because the reason why that impresses me, it's not because of the time. It's not the time. It's because of grit. And I'm going to explain something to all of you. I ended up watching this TED Talk on what these people from Harvard and the top universities in the world did research. They did a research for 20 years on what creates success. How do people become successful? They said, is it that they were born with 2 parents, 1 parent, low income, no income, big income? What religion? Is it this religion? Is it that religion? Is it an orphan? Is it this? Is it Ivy League schools? Is it this? Is it that? Is it? And they studied for 20 years some of the smartest people in the world. And this lady was doing the speech, and I was hanging on to find out, what is it? Like, what is it that creates success? And she said, after 20 years, we couldn't find it. She said, but we found one thing that everybody had in common that was successful, one thing, and it was called grit. And you can't teach grit. Grit is when people find a way. Grit is when your back's against the wall and you find a way to get away from it. Grit is when you go for solutions. Grit is when everybody else gives up, but you don't. Grit is when everybody says it's too late, but you say it's not. Grit is when your Zoom isn't working, so you get on through your phone. Grit is when you tell your friend that this ain't working, three-way me on. Grit is when you don't have any paper, so you write on your hand because you don't want to lose the information, and you take a picture of it. Grit is when you go on WhatsApp and you take notes and you send the notes to somebody because you don't want to lose it, not because you want them to have it, and then you delete the notes on their thing because you just wanted it for yourself. Grit is when you do the things that others are not willing to do to have what people will only dream of. Grit. And Mariah being up as a teacher at 2 a.m. in the dark is grit. And I hope she keeps that, because you don't lose grit, but I hope she keeps it with us. That's what I hope for. Like, she's somebody, and I got a chance to meet her boyfriend. And I just think they're fantastic people. You know, and all of you have it. All of you have it. And I've had time with some of you more than others. I know my dear friend Shar has some serious grit. This young lady is amazing. You know, I know Rika does. You know, Rika's got grit. I'm telling you. I mean, Willie Myers, when you're told that you're never going to walk again and you find a way and you're taking notes with a stylus in your mouth, that's called grit, my dear friend. That's grit, just so you know. And I could go through everybody on here, and I think you have it. I hope that you guys use it to build this business, and we'll spend more time on it, because I want you to know that success for those of you is inevitable. Shonda, when you got on early, that told me a lot about you. And I was looking at Sherry, I was like, you know, I haven't spent much time with her at all, but there's something about that young lady that sticks out to me. And I don't know, I can't explain it. And Sherry was like, me too. Whose team? Like, we were literally having a conversation about you, Shonda. And I just want you to know that we're so happy that you're here. And I can't explain it because we really don't know each other that well, Shonda, but my gut has always been right. And there's something about you, Shonda, that's right. And I'll tell all of you this, right? And maybe you'll follow this. I got this from a movie, so I can't take credit for it. So if any of y'all saw the movie, you know where it came from. If you didn't see the movie, I'm not going to tell you because then I sound cool. Here's the deal, is when I'm right, I'm right. When I'm wrong, I could have been right. So I'm still right because I could have been wrong, just so you know. And if any of y'all know where that came from, great. If you know, you know. So I'll say it again. When I'm right, I'm right. When I'm wrong, I could have been right. So I'm still right because I could have been wrong. And with Shonda, I'm right. With a lot of you, I'm right. I'm right. I'm right about you. I just want you to believe in you like I do. I want you to believe in you. This is what's missing for all of you on this Zoom. You need to believe in you. And let's go after this thing. So today, and listen, there's so many of you, right? Like, I see the Ojedas on here. Man, they got grit. They got grit. I love the Ojedas. And I'll tell you, I can't explain to you. I didn't become friends with the Ojedas because of their rank, because of anything other than the fact that I feel like our family's connected. Like, Kamitzi is a special human being, like, flat out. And her and my wife have become such good friends. And Jared's my brother. And there's so many. I wish I could just sit here and talk to you guys. But I've got 45 minutes to get this much information. So I need to teach you all something. I said this earlier. Everybody asks me, Muzaffar, can you teach me to become a better closer? Like, I need to be a better closer. I gotta close better. Like, how can you teach me to be a better closer? And I'm going to tell you right now is closing. Okay. Closing, number one, there's a mindset to it. And the mindset is and I'm going to write this down. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Mindset. So when people go, Muzaffar, I want to be a better closer. How do I be a better closer? There's a mindset to this. Okay. Now the mindset comes from, oh my God, what the heck? What happened? That never happens. Oh, that's why. I got it. Fix it. Let me do this. Because it went to Sherry as spotlight. And then when I went to my thing, I only saw Sherry. No, we moved me to, let's do this. So I can, oops, hold on. Just bear with me. I'll be there in 1 second. Yes, that's what I wanted. Okay. Because I like seeing some of the folks. I can't see all of you and write and PowerPoint and like everything, even though I got 3 screens. Like, so I'm multitasking. Mindset. Here's the deal. Is this right here, to be a better closer, you need to have the mindset where you believe that what you're marketing or selling is the best. You got to have this belief. Now, where does this belief come from? It's when you see value in something. When you see value in something, that's when your belief. That's when your belief goes up. So you have to believe. You have to have a mindset where let me write this down. I believe. So your belief has to go up in order for you to become a better closer. Now, understand something is that I don't try to close people. I don't. When it comes to the opportunity, when it comes to presenting Viago, I don't do this. What I do is I sort. I become the best sorter. However, when it comes to events, I close. But how do I sort? How do I become a sorter? I show value. Therefore, I have a higher success rate when I'm sorting. But let me tell you something else. When you focus on becoming a closer, that means that I got to close that person. Listen to it. That person. You're focused on one. I got to close that one. I got to close that person. When you're sorting, when you're a sorter, you're sorting through numbers. You're thinking masses. Your brain is already shifting from one to many, from one to masses. So let's go back. Closer. Mindset, I believe, belief. You see, value. Value, my friends, value. And the point of it is earlier I gave an example, and I don't know how many people understood my example because I couldn't see everybody's faces. I'm sure Sherry was having a ball because she stares at everyone. But I didn't get a chance to see everybody. So I don't know who understood this and who didn't. I gave an example on watches, right? And the example that I gave, whether it's this one, and now I used this one before. I'll use this. Sherry likes this one. She likes the white one. I got 2 white ones, Sherry. I'll pull this one here. So this watch right here. Okay, so this watch right here. And for those of you that when I get overexcited and I cut out, I have bought multiple microphones and I'm finding the right one that can hold my voice. So bear with me. I promise you one of these microphones is going to be able to hold me, one of them, and I'll make it work, right? So I get excited and sometimes I get cut out. So I apologize. But let me go back to here. So this watch, which I'm a big watch guy, I am. And I'll tell you right now, if I told you that the first person that comes up with $5,000 can have this watch, some of you would go, that's stupid, Muzaffar. Why would I even spend $5,000 on a watch? Like, why would I even do that? That makes no sense. Now, it's because you don't know the value. You don't know, like if you look at the name and you're going, what is HUBLOT? What's a hublot? A hublot? And it doesn't matter. If you don't know what this is, you don't care. And when you don't care, there's no value. If there's no value, it doesn't matter if I tell you you can have this for $5,000, there's no value. Now I'll switch gears. If you don't know about watches, but I tell you that you can have a Coco Chanel purse, that only 20 of them have been made for $1,000. Like, for those of you that understand Coco Chanel, for those of you that don't, you're going to go, Coco, that sounds like chocolate. Like what kind of chocolate am I going to buy? That's dumb. I'm not spending. Is that a purse that's like made of chocolate? That's dumb. No, Coco Chanel is a person. And the point is that as I sit back and do this, I want you to understand that it comes down to an analogy. So if I use an analogy of a watch to someone that has no value on watches, it doesn't matter. If I use an analogy on a purse where people have no value of purses, it doesn't matter. So what you've got to learn how to do is find enough information to know how to use the right analogy. So let me give you guys an example. Sherry said a lot of nice things about me. And what you have to realize is that you've heard me do presentations. This is North America. See, many of you have seen Sherry and I do a lot of presentations, and you hear me edify and build up Sherry. And you hear me talk about how she changed my life. Is that true? Yes. You hear me talk about how she was the co-founder of a company that had 400 offices in the United States. True? Yes. You hear me talk about an event where there was 13,000 people. Yes. That company had hundreds of thousands of people, and the majority of it was in Sherry's team. Yes. She went from making 11,000 a year to 250,000 her first year. Yes. She went from making that in a year to making that in a month. Yes. She went from earning a 6-figure to a 7-figure income. Yes. She was a single mom that, against all odds, against everybody that said, oh, she's a blonde, she doesn't get it. People made fun of her because of the color of her hair. This is a true story. She took $1 for alimony, and everybody said that that's a dumb blonde. And I'm telling you what people said about her. And she fought against everybody that said, why would you do that? You're a single mom. You've got nothing. And now you're believing this industry, and it's this and it's that. And against all odds, she became a multimillionaire. And the reason I want people to understand is sometimes they see Sherry and they see her on here, and she's smiley and she's friendly and she's kind and she builds you up. And people go, how did she make it as a salesperson? She didn't. She made it as someone that builds relationships. She believes in you. Now, why do I tell you all the beauty of this wonderful lady? Because it's called edification. Because you need to see value. Because if Sherry gives you information and there's no value to it, then you lose and we lose if you're not growing. And if you're missing the information, if you have an opportunity to spend one-on-one time with Sherry and you don't do it, it's my fault because I didn't share with you the value of spending time with her. And if I don't get you to understand the value, it's my fault. But there are people that when they found out Sherry Sharman is in Viago, I talked to a Colombian leader that once he heard Sherry's name, he said, oh my God, is there any way I can meet her? I've heard of her. A guy in Colombia. Like, understand something, ladies and gentlemen, that what we have here are some phenomenal leaders, but it doesn't matter if people don't know the value. So this November in North America, there's been a gift added, which has been added to Europe and Asia and South America, because their membership is not where North America's membership is, but there's a gift that's been added called the Getaway. The thing about it is that people don't know the value of the Getaway, which we're going to spend today talking about. But the value comes from you and me, just like the edification of a leader comes from you and me. The value comes from us. And you heard Sherry say that she learned a lot about the Getaway today, let alone what she's going to learn tonight. But now let me just talk to you about this. Let me go back to where we were. So let me explain, right? So people want to know something. They want to know what's in it for me. What's in it for me? That's what most people want to know when you're presenting. So when I'm sorting, I show people the value of what's in it for them. Me/them. This is what people want to know. And number two, when you do a presentation, people want to know, they want to have hope that a transformation for them is possible. They just want to know that it's possible. Is like being around these people, this community, this company, these trainings, is this possible for me? For me. And if you do these two things, I'm going to show you, like, what's going to happen to your business is going to be magical. And I'm going to share it with you today because I really want you to understand what you're getting in all of this. So, like, I've been meeting with some new Colombian leaders, and what I'm showing them is the value. And what I did is that the package in Colombia, which is called the launch pack, and somebody's not muted. If you could mute them, it'd be great. The launch pack in Colombia, and I'll put in Colombia so nobody goes, because I'm being recorded, is $2,280,000. Just kidding, pesos. It's pesos. 2,280,000 pesos. Now, does that sound like a lot to you? A little to you? If you have no idea what that means, it means 450 US dollars. That's what it means. For my European friends, it's 415 euros. That's what it is. 2,280,000 Colombian pesos. So what I do is I sit with them and I go, let me ask you a question. If I can show you how 2,280,000 pesos will bring you 10 million pesos. You don't even have to be Colombian to do this math. If I told all of you on this Zoom, hey, listen, give me 2,280,000 Colombian pesos and I'll give you back 10 million Colombian pesos, I don't think there's a person that would say no. And it's not perceived value. I told them, I said, this is actual value. And I've got leader after leader after leader signing up right now. And what happens is this. Is 2,280,000 Colombian pesos, and you're receiving 10 million, right? Think about this for a second. All I did was I had to show them how this was going to happen. And one of the main things that did it was the getaway that we added. But if you don't know what a getaway is and you're brand new, for those of you that are on this Zoom or you're watching this recording and you don't know what a getaway is, it's our fault. It's not your fault. It's our fault because we didn't do a good enough job. So I'm going to show you the value of this. And it's not $10 million. Remember, this is pesos. Somebody put $10 million. Oh my gosh, it's pesos. 2 million pesos to sign up in Colombia will bring you 10 million in pesos back. And I'm going to show you this in its actual value. It's real, guys. It's real. But what happens is that I talk about the getaway. And this is a gift that is what? It's incredible. Incredible. Sorry. Incredible. You don't have to be able to spell correctly to be able to work with us. This right here is a gift that is phenomenal. This is a gift that's beautiful. This is a gift that is amazing. This is a gift that is so generous, it's almost unbelievable. What am I doing? I'm edifying the getaway, just like I edified Sherry. In your presentations, how many times do you say that this beautiful getaway I'm about to show you, this amazing getaway, this is one of the most generous gifts. Let me show you this incredible gift. And the thing is that most of us aren't doing that. So let me show you, because I'm going to actually show you this getaway. I'm going to show it to you. And I'm going to show you how you get access to it. And I'll show you what I show, right? So what happens, just so everyone understands, is when you look at the Club Viago membership, this is our business, Club Viago, it's right here. And I gave the analogy earlier that if let's say this watch company, right, Breitling, said they were going to hire you and pay you $10,000 a month to sell this watch, even if you didn't know nothing about it, they were going to pay you 10,000 US dollars a month. You know how many of you would go study watches, study Breitling, study how it moves, study what this button does, what this one does, how to move this, how to change the date, what happens, why this turns. You would know all about it. But a lot of you know very little to nothing about your own membership. Your own membership. You know how you would learn more? If somebody paid you a salary, you would learn more. And the second way that you would learn more about Club Viago is if you spent $100,000 to start this business, you would know this membership better than anybody. But you know how many people today go, I'm not a computer person. I'm not this, I'm not that. I'm not this, I'm not that. I don't do this, I don't do that. But if you were given a salary, you would know it. If you spent $100,000, you would know it. But because you only spent a few $100s, you find every reason in the book. And then what you do is you expect somebody else to do the work for you. And you expect, and then when it doesn't happen, you go, well, you never told me. You never, instead of taking ownership of our own business. So look, I'm going to show you something, right? I'm going to show you how to show the value, the getaway, this beautiful gift that we have, that in our membership, there's two ways. One is if you sign up with the launch package right now, which is 450 USD. This is the launch pack. Now, every other currency is different, but you will receive this getaway in this month of November in the United States and every country around the world. This beautiful, phenomenal gift you're going to receive, right? The second way is if you are loyal for 12 months. This is why I don't understand how anybody would cancel their membership. Now, I get it. You still don't know yet, but I'm going to show it to you, right? You'll receive a getaway. So let's talk. Let's go to the getaway. Let's actually go here and let's talk value. So I'm going to show you my screen. Let's go here. Let's go here. We're going to start from scratch. Let's go to Club Viago, right? Let's click on this and let's go to this beautiful membership of ours, right? Let's sign in, Muzaffar, bam. Let's go here. Let me click on here. Let me log in. And now we are 1, 2, 3, we're in, okay? So now let's go to travel and let's go to getaways. Let's click here. And I'm going to show you what I've been showing a lot of leaders in the last couple of weeks. And I remember literally going through this, and Sherry and I were talking, and I was like, Sherry, do you know this? And she goes, oh my God. She goes, we need to teach this to everybody. And that's how she thinks, right? So look, on the top right, 5. I have 5 getaways. If you have 0, that means that you need to be loyal a little bit longer and you're going to get yours. Okay. Now in the month of November, Anyone that joins gets one. Okay, so let me just show you how this works. Let's scroll down here and let's go to resorts and hotels. Okay, so let's go to this one. The first one that I'm going to show you, because I'm doing this for my friend Mariah. Why? Because it's 2 a.m. for her. So I'm going to start with Mariah, and then I'm going to go to the rest of the world. By the way, let me ask you a question. If you could build a business in your country or internationally, which would you choose? Please, please say internationally. Please say internationally. Please. Like, I hope no one goes my country. Like, seriously, then what are we doing? All right. So this is for Mariah. And I hope Mariah goes, I want to build not just in Europe, but internationally. And that's why she's on. She's going to learn both of these. So let me go to Europe. This is the dine and stay. Okay. So people go, Muzaffar, what's the dine and stay? I'm going to show it to you right now. This is the dine and stay unlimited. Okay, so let's read this right here. You get unlimited free hotel stays for 1 full year. What? I'll say it again. Unlimited free hotel stays for 1 whole year. 1 whole year. Now, there's an asterisk. What is the asterisk? Well, you pay only for breakfast and dinner for each night. Well, hopefully your brain is going, Muzaffar, even if I pay for a hotel like on my own, I still have to have breakfast and dinner. Yes. So you're telling me that I eat what I eat for breakfast and dinner, and you guys pay for the hotel room? Yes. For a whole year? Yes. With this getaway? Yes. Let's continue. You can bring a companion. Included? Yes. You can stay 1 to 6 nights. What does that mean? That every reservation maximum can be 6 nights. Well, Muzaffar, how does that work? Please stop and think. That means that you just book another reservation for nights 7 through 13. It's for the next 6 nights. And then, so just book it in chunks of 6. Think about this. Wonderful locations throughout the UK and Europe. So here are the destinations. Are any of these places intriguing to you? Austria, Germany, Switzerland, Italy, Czech Republic. Like, you can look through this and ask yourself, would I like to go anywhere here? Well, Muzaffar, can I see? Yes. Let's look at the inventory. I didn't click on the other one, which was choose this voucher. I'm clicking on, let's see live inventory. Okay, I have to go through the rest of this kind of quickly, so bear with me. See live inventory. So I'm going to go here, see live inventory. Now, let's look at this. This is it. Okay, and then I scroll right here and go to all hotels. This is where I go. There's somebody in the waiting room, if we could let them in. So now we go right here and we go, okay, let's choose a country. Mariah, for you, my dear friend, I'm going to choose Netherlands. So let's choose Netherlands, right? So here we go. She taught me how to say this. Mariah, is it Sijpenbergweg? Sijpenbergweg. Listen, I don't speak Dutch. I'm just letting y'all know that
Schepenbergweg.
Sijpenbergweg. How's that, Mariah?
Perfect.
Thank you. See, all about having a good teacher. Sijpenbergweg. Okay, I'm going to be speaking Dutch at some point in my life, so don't hold me to it at any time soon. But hiking, cycling, biking, city, nature. Okay, this one, it's 57 euros. 57 euros. Okay, well, what else? Look at that place. Like, some of these places are so unique and beautiful. Now, I spent a little bit more time on the European ones earlier. So if you're like, Muzaffar, I want to see more, great. You can just go to the earlier video and you can see more. But I'll do one more. Look at Italy. Italy, I mean, look at some of these places. And you can go, hey, this doesn't look like me, or it does look like me. Whatever it is, it's up to you. I'm just letting you know right now, this is the unlimited dine and stay. So let me go back to this. let me go back over here and let me show you how I would show value. So let's go back to this. So now I show somebody and I go, hey, the membership is 450. You receive, this is obviously USD, you receive 600 points, which equals 600 USD. So right there is value. Plus, and if I'm in Europe, it's 415 euros. And you're getting 600 points at USD currency. But now let me show you something, right? Now let me show you that if I was promoting this, I would say, hey, Mariah, on top of this in the month of November, there's a beautiful gift that's so generous that our company gives that's worth 36,500 euros for the people that are joining in November. And people go, what? What? Wait, what? Wait a minute. I'm like, well, can I ask you a question, Mariah? What do you think it costs to stay at a 4 or 5-star hotel anywhere in Europe, in euros? And she may go 100, 150 euros is about average Muzaffar. Great, let's use 100 euros. So when you multiply 365 days, Mariah, by 100 euros, do you see where I got this number from? So we have a program in our beautiful, what kind of getaway? Our beautiful getaway that gives you this. And you're going to have people go, it's too good to be true. Go, no problem. Let me show you in my back office. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me just show you. This is amazing, by the way. And it's unlimited for a full year. It's unlimited for 1 full year. Oh, I love that. Now, what else is there? So I've been spending time going through this, and I've been showing people the other part. Let me go back here. Let me go here. Let me go here. Let me go here. Okay, so let me do this again so you guys all can see it. Let me go Club Viago, and I'll go here. And now, and blink, and here it is. Bam, there we go. Okay, so I go Getaways. And when I go Getaways, and it brings me back to this screen. There we go. Sometimes you just have to say it a little bit longer and it comes, right? So now let's go to resorts and hotels. It's my Wi-Fi. Like it's just everybody's Wi-Fi is different. So this is my Wi-Fi. I apologize. Somebody's in the waiting room. If you guys could let him in, would be great. And so now we go here and go, okay, let's go to my getaway. Snap, snap, finger, finger. Okay, 7-night. Let's go to this one. So the 7-night, and I did this for Africa. I did this for Asia. I've done this for South America. I've done it for everyone. And for time saving, I just want to show you how this works, right? So instead of choosing, I go to see live inventory. When I click on see live inventory, it takes me to this next page, which is going to be for me to click see live inventory one more time. Don't worry about it. Just do it. See live inventory, right? Then it takes me here, and you see where it says learn more. Click there first. So I click on learn more, then read here to preview. This is what everybody wants to do, is preview 7-night stay. Go to please sign in and type in getaway demo and then the password. It's right here, everyone. So now I go to sign in. I do it. I click here. I sign in. It's going to tell me to change password. I don't need to do that. Okay. And you're going, Muzaffar, nothing happened. Yes, it did. Look, this changed up here. Home, explore, benefits about the program. It doesn't say learn more anymore. So let's go to explore resorts. So now I'm here. I choose a benefit, 7-night, click apply. And then I go choose a region. I don't know. Where do you want to go? Mexico. Choose a destination. Mexico. Then there's all of these places that I can choose from, right? So if I choose Cabo, Cancun, Mazatlan, and Puerto Vallarta, and then I go here and I'm going to go, okay, I'm going to choose from the 21st of November and I'm going to go till the 20th of January, and I'm not going to click on anything else, and I'm going to do find results. Then it brings this up, and then I'm going to go to lowest price, and then this comes up. Okay, so all of these places now come up, and I'm going, oh my gosh. Oh, let's look at this one right here. Residences by the Fives in Playa del Carmen. This looks great. Let me click on this one right here. Look at this beautiful place. Look at this. Wow, look at that. I'm telling you right now, I would take 2 getaways and go stay here for 2 weeks, and I would have so much fun. And by the way, OCC is occupants. How many can I take in a 3-bedroom? I could take up to 10 occupants with me. 10. What's this one? That's kitchen. So this one has a partial kitchen to it. So if I book this one on November 14th, literally somebody could sign up today and go book this and go on November 14th and go stay for a week because you became a Club Viago member. How much would it cost to normally stay at the Fives residences per night? I don't know. Minimum $150 to $200, and I'm getting 7 nights. This is worth $2,000 in my opinion. Just this, not including the fact that I can take 9 other people with me. Do you understand how amazing this is? Like, I did this, and I'm trying to see where else. Let me show you some other ones. Which one was this one? This one was in China. Right? Look at this place in China. This is beautiful. Right? This one, you can only take 2 people. This is a beautiful place I would stay at. That's China, right? Let's look at, where else did I choose? What is this one? Oh, that was when I did that. Let's go over here. Hold on. What one's this one? This one is Vietnam. Look at this one. This one's beautiful. Right? I did that earlier. Right? I just want you guys to understand that all I'm doing is I'm showing value. What is this one here? Oh, this was the residences, right? What is this one here? This one is Las Vegas. For those of y'all in the United States, go somewhere here. Go to Tahiti Village in Las Vegas, a 27-acre resort, right? Tahitian themed for no charge. You can have a full kitchen. You can take 4 people with you. And you can go here and go stay. This place is nice. You can literally go build the business. Listen, what I would do is I'd go here, stay here for a week, right? Go stay here and call people and put them on video and go, hey, look at where I'm at. And they're going, oh my gosh, guess how much I got this for? And they're going to go, how much? $3,000 for the week. Oh, that's awesome. $3,000. I'm sitting in Vegas in a beautiful condo village, everything. Look at this. Look at my outside. Look at my balcony. $3,000. Wow. That's awesome. Just kidding. My company gave it to me as a gift for free. What? I just gave it value, and now I got it as a gift for free. Well, how'd you do that? Listen, my company, I've been wanting to show it to you, but look, you got to pass the test. I can't do it unless you pass the test. Listen, Shar, I just need to know. Do you like to have fun? Do you like to be around people? Do you like to travel? Do you need to get married, Shar? Then you need to come join our company. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. She did, though. She got married on our escape. She got married. It's not why she joined the company, but it happened. Here's the point. The point is that what if, listen, Sandra Dudley. Sandra, listen to me, young lady. What if you went on a getaway and you literally went somewhere? It doesn't mean just because you go on vacation, you don't have to be on vacation. What if she went there and she goes, I'm going to that place in Las Vegas, Mazafar, and I'm going to stay there for the week, and I'm going to make calls and do videos and sign people up and recruit and sign and work. Now, you don't have to be on vacation. You can be. You can do whatever you choose to do. The point is that it is up to you. So when I go back to this right here, let me go back to this, right? And now I'm showing value for the 450, where I'm going, hey, listen, you're getting 600 points Plus you're getting this beautiful getaway that's so generous. Oh my goodness. This is worth between $1,500 to $2,000. So you're basically getting over $2,500 in value for $450. This $1,500, it's a free gift. Now, for all of you to know, we have an activation fee. There is taxes that has to take care of, but we as a company are buying these vacations, and we figured out a cost that works for us. And so everyone has a cost for it as a company, and you're getting them as a gift for joining the membership. I just want you to know more people need to show the value of Club Viago, the value of this gift, how beautiful, how generous this is. And if you do this right in the month of November, and you show somebody the value and they join, this person joins, they get 600 points, they get this amazing gift, That's what they get. This is your friend. They win. What do you get? $100. Do it 6 times, you make 600. And now your membership is free in your Club 6. Go help people get this gift. But the thing is nobody knows what a getaway is unless you tell them. Nobody knows what this is. Nobody knows what this is unless they know what it is. Nobody cares what this is unless they know what it is. Nobody cares what this is unless they know what this is. Nobody cares. When I show China, oops, that one's not China. This one's China. When I showed this to my Chinese friends, my dear friend Lillian introduced me to a lady named Rita, and I showed her some of these beautiful places in China, like this one here. Absolutely amazing, right? Nobody knows the value of this unless you show it to them. This one here, absolutely amazing. No charge, no charge. Go look for the ones that say no charge, no charge. And always click on lowest price. That's how you'll get no charge, no charge. I just want you to know that's the reason why you want everybody staying on the membership for 12 months, because they get a second one. If they join in November, they get one now. They get one now. And if they stay on the membership, they get a second one. They join, they get one. They stay on the membership, they get 2. If you're going, well, I didn't get 1. Well, then help a bunch of people get 1, and they will stay on the membership to get 2, and yours is free forever. Yours is free forever. Do you understand? You have so much value to give. My friend Sandra that I picked on her for a reason. This lady sold timeshare for the last 13 years. I think it just clicked for her how much value is in this beautiful getaway. And everybody she sold timeshare to, if she just spent the time to present this to them with the language and the descriptive words of how amazing our getaway is, I don't think anyone will out-recruit her if she does this to the best of her ability. I know some of you guys are aggressive going, I'm going to give her a run for her money. Go do it. Go do it. I'm just telling you that I don't even know if Cheryl Maupin is on here. Man, Cheryl Maupin gets some of this under her hands. I think she will like even double her recruiting. That lady's a monster in a good way. I mean it in a nice way. Cheryl's my friend. So I'm just saying this. Listen, everyone, the point right now is that this membership is beautiful. It's amazing. It's incredible. But it doesn't matter if no one knows what it is. If no one knows what it is. So I just want you guys to know that as you meet with people, it's our job to show them the value. And you have from now until the end of November. So listen, I'm doing a presentation that's starting in 4 minutes. and like you can text somebody and go, hey, you have to see this because I'm going to explain the heck out of this membership and this getaway. And you're going to hear me go, he's saying really nice things about the getaway. Did he always say that? Did he always call it a beautiful getaway? I wonder. But he called it tonight. So who do you have that's joining us in 3 minutes? Because guess what? If they listen to the presentation in 3 minutes, and then afterwards you go, oh my gosh, did you hear how beautiful that getaway was that Muzaffar talked about? It's this same link. It's this one. It's this one. It's this link. And I'll like, somebody can put it, if somebody can put it in the thread, you can copy and paste it and do whatever. I think if you go to meeting info, under meeting info, the invite link is right there. You can copy it, and then we can go to chat, and we can go right here, and we can hit paste, and now it's there for everybody, just so you know. So I know that, Sherry, I ran through it because I ran out of time, but we still have a couple minutes. If you would, and forgive me for not going to you sooner, but if you could share with everyone a few of your thoughts on this, but I had to get all of it in a short period of time.
No, you did amazing. My only concern right now is everyone has guests that they need to confirm for the next call. And we are going to continue this. We're going to keep training, and we're going to keep showing you guys all these tips. And remember, I told you it wasn't just gold nuggets. It's a whole mind. You know, how much do you want out of it? So let's get on the next call, Elite Synergy.
Oh, it's not on this. Oh, my bad.
No.
It's not on this Zoom.
No.
Oh my God.
Elite.
Sorry. Okay.
Elite, you guys all know where it's at. Elite Synergy. Live.
It's on the other Zoom.
Yes, we'll see you over there.
Gotta go.
Love you guys. Bye.
Oh my God.